All right. Good morning, everyone. Thought I'd get underway with this is part five now of the base. And we're going to start with this first set of regens here in these three chunks. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean the area up a bit. I'm just going to make this a full cobblestone wall here, just to get it out of the way, and so we don't end up with cobble monster at the bottom. So I'm going to try and make this as clean as possible. And yeah, we can run off that then basically. If you make it clean at the bottom as well, it generally becomes a bit easier to patch it since it's much easier to follow the pattern. So again, just another good habit to get into. All right, so set cobblestone and then perfect, and then that should update all the water, which it does. Sweet. All right, so here we have three full chunks of regens to work with. And of course, we're basically just going to be doing lava spam pretty much with these regens here. So this episode's probably going to be a bit of a grind. I'll speed it up where I can. But I'm just going to update that side as well. There we go. But yeah, basically I'm just going to be doing three chunks of these things. And then that's going to be our base defense. Anyway, so we'll get started. So I guess to start off with, I'll sort of talk about what these are. These are basically filters, but with just extra lava around the front. And so like the side bits here, these will act like filters. The front bit here is going to act like one of the, whatever you call them, balls like that, but not really. But these are quite a good defense. I wouldn't use these if you don't have infinite lava buckets though, because they are super lava inefficient without infinite lava buckets. But if you do have infinite lava buckets, these are a fantastic choice for your base. And the reason why I'm not going to like intersperse them with filters is because I already effectively have filters up here. So the biggest threat at the moment, I guess, to getting forced is a concrete push stacker. And basically a concrete push stacker is not going to go through here unless it's allowed to backstack. So if it's allowed to backstack through here, you can panic a bit. But even then, if it does backstack through that, then you've got all of this area here to it needs to keep adjusting through basically. So it will still take a while. So I'm just going to go all the way to the front here, and I'm just going to start marking out our first one with some slabs. Now the reason you use slabs is, well, one, they're fairly easy for spacing, and two, if you're coming up against a cannon without slab bust, which is alarmingly frequent in today's age, I've seen like lots of cannons without slab bust. It will completely shut down a raid like that, unless it's got a long nuke, in which case it'll hold up a little more. But it's also pretty much just like with many of these other things in the base, it's just making sure that they have that covered. So this here is going to be the overall format that we're going to go with. I think, yeah, we'll do something like this. And then, of course, the next one will be, we want it offset one to the side, so the indent's going to be there, and then we can do that. That, of course, that's going to be our lava source there. And then we'll go cobblestone, cobblestone, cobblestone. And then that one goes there. That one goes there. And then we are pretty much good there. So I'm just going to stack this all the way along. I think you can get it probably a little bit more space efficient. So I think you can move this one up one, but I'm not really going to bother here. Oh, might as well actually. I guess when you've only got like a limited amount of regens that you can really do, you can just, you might as well make them as close space-wise as you can. Move one north. All right, perfect. So that's tucked in there. So this is where our water is going to be. So if our water's just flowing down the straight one by one, of course it's not going to interact with that because we do have this air gap in the middle here. And then perfect. Pretty happy with that. So what I'll do at this point is I'm just going to, because like this is like a 4 block wide segment, I'm just going to continue this pattern all the way up, and then I'm just going to stack it down. So 1, 2, 3, and then of course the water for the next one is going to be here. So that's lava, 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 lava. And it goes 1, 2, and there. Yes, that's right. I think. Yep, 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 yep. That's all good. Cool. And then slab at the back, and then this is just gonna. I think that's just gonna shift over 1 from memory. Yep, sick. Alright, I'm happy with that. So at this point here, I'm just gonna stack it all the way down to the corner pretty much, and then I'll sort of talk about how we're gonna corner these. And this should stack nicely. Perfect. That looks all good. Happy with that. It'll just be copy. Just gonna copy it, flip it, and then hope it lines up pretty much. So if I go, so this is the point where I want to copy it from. So if I go copy, rotate 90, I'm just gonna paste it like just up in the air, pretty much randomly. Hope it doesn't break anything. Okay. And then I'll flip it. And I want to flip it west. And copy it from this one here. Cut, flip west, paste. Okay. Alright. Then undo. If this works, I'll be very, very happy. It should work. It should work fine though. Let's see. Paste. Perfect. Alright. So now we just got to do the corners, basically. So this bit will be a little annoying. That one's fairly easy. You'll find a lot of your corners might just look like normal regions like that as well. And that's just because of the setup of this. So something like that for that one. Chuck the water in, and then chuck the slabs in the back, which will go there, 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 there. Okay, sick. Then just chuck the lava on. And this will continue all the way along. So I guess one thing that I'll very, very quickly talk about while I'm here as well is U fusions. So personally, I would leave, I'd make probably a 16 wide U fusion and put it in these chunks here is where I put them. So I'd chunk by side the bottom 40 blocks out of these regens and then have two U fusions, one facing north and also one facing west. If you're so inclined as well, for a 360, I'd probably plop it in this 2x2 here. So I'd make a 2x2 360 and I'd pop it in these chunks here. You don't want to pop it any further forwards because then they can just one by one through your regens. But if you put it here, then you're protected by both lines of hot dogs. So yeah, if anything, put it there pretty much. Anyway, let's continue on. And we are done. Okay. So at this point here, only thing we really have left to do is to start stacking these up. So again, if you're on a server where you don't have regen buckets, I would not do something like this. But if you have regen buckets, so servers like Complex, 100% go with this. This is just aids to raid pretty much. So I guess easiest way for me to do this is going to be, what is the easiest way to do this and not completely fuck everything up with world edit? I think it's going to be stack everything up one. Okay, so let's do this methodically. So very, very first thing that I will do here is I'm going to clear out the blue wool. So I'll go place blue wool air. Okay. Yep, okay. Yep. Why'd that get replaced? Don't know. And of course I'll just do it to the other side as well. Place blue wool air. Now I want to keep the slab trays, but I also want to put lava in. So again, there's no real nice way of doing this, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm just going to replace everything with lava. Like on Complex, of course, you just go to Skylum and just gen it down. But for actually world editing in a base like this, there's no one trick solves everything for a lot of these base design issues. All right, so the biggest issue that I can see coming out here is lava's not going to flow properly. Place red wool lava. Okay, so that's our lava. So I'm gonna do it with this side as well. I think this will work. I believe in this. So let's replace red wool lava. And now I'm going to stack this entire section not up to 255, but just one up. And I'll show you why. So we'll just go stack one up. So you can see the slabs get copied up as well, and we don't want that. So I'll stack this section up here as well. Stack one up. And then, so again, just on Complex, I'll do the slab trays at the bottom, mark out the cobblestone at the bottom, then go to the top and just mark out the very, very top bit as well. So I'd have two separate schematics, one for your base roof and one for your actual core. I'll show you how to do that once we're all done here. with this series as well. Cobblestone slab air. Okay. All right. All right. I believe in this. This will work. And then we'll go replace cobblestone slab air. Okay. So this is all sourced lava. So at this point here, I'm just going to go stack 384 up / confirm / confirm. Cool. I can't. I'm back. Yeah. This is too big an area to weld it up. I'll just take it in chunks then. So I'm just going to copy that corner there. And then I'll just go up to here. And then we'll just go stack 384 up. Are you serious? Stack 384 up. Okay. Actually, I want to undo that and replace this block. And then stack 384 up. So I can do about 20 blocks at a time, which is okay. So I'll go to here, left click that, stack 384 up. Okay, sick. So I'll go here. And then basically you're just going to continue this process, making sure you stack everything up in this area. I fucking... And we are done. That's actually pretty cool to watch. Can't even lie. It's just updating itself all the way up. Alright, so where are we? Let's try something. So I'm going to pick a spot and I'm going to try updating the lava. Okay, it's updated at the back and see if it just cascades. God, that is awesome. Okay, sweet. So that does work. And that will just leave out the back row as well. So I'm just going to go along and I'm just going to update all these lava sources. And then I'm just really, really hoping that I've done all of this correctly and we don't get anything too bad happening. And it doesn't like start spewing lava everywhere. I believe in myself, so it should be fine. God, that looks awesome as it's doing that. So I guess just wait for all this to spill out. I can't start doing the water at least. So for the water on these things here, it's just this spot here. So I would just break that one, break that one, break that one, then water. So you need to be really careful that you're doing this on a server where the tops are like indestructible. If the tops aren't indestructible on your server, basically what you'll need to do is you will need to have a 2-block sort of rec. Give me 10. You'll need to do a 2-block sort of gap here, and then you'll need to fuck around with your water source basically, and it just turns into a whole can of worms. So in this case here, what we'll do is we're just going to fill in the back like that, and then break the middle. Now, I'm not really worrying about the edges like here because we do have that really strong inner core defense with those 3 chunks of mine chats. So what we're doing here is fine. This base will be sufficient to stop you from getting like hit with a border righty or something. Look at that. That is a beautiful sight. You need to be really careful when you're placing this water as well, because there will be lava flowing everywhere, and if you sort of place the water wrong, you could end up with an absolutely massive cobble monster. And that is something I don't really want to deal with at the moment, so I won't be doing that. I don't want to spend all this time filling in the water either. Okay, let's try something. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's great. That's really, really great. You do not want to do that. Set air stack 200 up. Oh my God. Okay, so lesson learned. Um, don't do that. Don't do what I just tried. I didn't expect it to flow out at the bottom as well. I expected it to like flow backwards and then stack down, and it did not do that. So now you're left with basically a catastrophic mess. Um, and the fix for that's just going to be on complex. It's much worse because you need to start blockbusting stuff. But here it should be okay. I should be able to just go. Now I'm not going to do 384 down because I don't want to break this slab layer at the very, very bottom here. So let's do slash slash stack 380 down, undo, stack 379 down. Okay, and that should have fixed it. All right, lesson learned. We are not going to be doing that again. That, oh my God, are you serious? Okay, hold on. Let me fix the top up as well, apparently. Just gonna let it flow down, and now we're just gonna go stack 379 down. Okay, I think that's fixed. Catastrophic error there. All right, well, you guys get to enjoy a time lapse of me breaking and placing cobblestone and water. Hey, there's the music. Okay, hold on. What? Add pumpkin. Okay, TPA here, pumpkin 1145. Hopefully he picks up the idea that I want him to start filling regens. Okay, be smart about it. Be smart about it. Yes. Yes, yes, good. Oh, I love it. I'll let him know. I'll help you after. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. Oh, what a legend. Shout out to Pumpkin if you're watching this video. Thanks so much, man. And he can do the last one. Alright, so after this pure pain and suffering, um, that's our first 3 chunks of regens completely done. So we got this chunk free here now, and that's going to be pillars, then hot dogs, pillars, hot dogs, and then our front walls. So in the next episode, I'll just go and do all the pillars. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it for where we are. So that was probably the least fun episode I've done so far. What's this guy doing? He's just having a look around. A big thank you to Pumpkin for his help as well. Um, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you learned something new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.